Hi students, welcome to VerandaRace. Welcome yet again to the wonderful session of vocabulary today. Because I told you earlier in the last week that we will be conducting vocabulary sessions this week, and trust me, this session is going to be very useful for you because I've started in the alphabetical order. I've started with A and B today. We'll move to C, D, E, F like this, and I'm trying to incorporate more than 25 words in every session so that your learning improves and enhances exponentially. I'll also give you synonyms, antonyms and some examples of the words which I'm going to give you. So please be with me, stay with me so that you enjoy the session to the fullest. So let us start the session. English Made Easy, vocabulary day 1. So what are the words we have today? That's a surprise for you. The first word is abandon. The first word is abandon, which most of you must be aware of. Good afternoon, Shankar Narayanan. Okay, abandon. Abandon means to give up completely. Abandon the sinking ship. They abandoned the sinking ship is an example. So to give up completely is abandoned. Synonyms are relinquish, forego, forsake. Relinquish, forego, forsake. One more I know, which is eschew. E-S-C-H-E-W. E-S-C-H-E-W. Eschew is one more word. So synonyms are relinquish, forego, forsake, eschew. E-S-C-H-E-W. So abandon means to give up completely. Abandon the sinking ship. They abandoned the sinking ship. The synonyms are relinquish, forego and forsake. Next word is abash. Abash. What is the meaning of abash? To lose self-confidence, to confuse, put to shame. Example can be abashed before the assembled people. Abashed before the assembled dignitaries. Dignitaries mean very respected people. So he was abashed before the assembled dignitaries. So abashed means to lose self-confidence, to confuse, to put to shame. So we have a word called abandon, which means to give up completely, relinquish, eschew, forego and forsake. And abashed means to lose self-confidence, to put to shame, which synonyms are fluster, disconnect, disconcert, discomfit and discompose. I'll repeat the synonyms. Fluster means give up. Fluster means to lose self-confidence, disconcert, discomfit, discompose. These are the synonyms of abash. Wonderful. Next, abridge. Abridge means to shorten. Means if the two things are there, you try to abridge them means to shorten the gap between them. So abridge means to shorten. Abridged his lengthy speech. So he gave a very lengthy speech. The members of the organizing committee asked them to abridge the lengthy speech. So abridge means to shorten, So synonyms can be curtail, diminish and retrench. Curtail, diminish and retrench. So these are the synonyms for abridge. Antonyms can be protract, elongate or amplify. Means elongating, making it longer. So synonyms is curtail, diminish, retrench. Antonyms can be protract, elongate and amplify. We'll repeat once again for you. Abandon means to give up. Abash means to lose self-confidence, to put to shame. Abridge means to shorten. And synonyms can be curtail, diminish, retrench. Antonyms can be protract, means increasing in length. Elongate and amplify. Clear? I hope you are enjoying it a lot. So these are the words we have learned. Next section, we'll go to the next section. Next word is abdicate. So abdicate means to give up claim, to abdicate the throne. See, if you are given a responsibility, and you abdicate it, it means you abdicate the throne or you give up the claim to something else. For example, in India, we have the habit of abdicating our responsibilities. So suppose Mr. X gives responsibility to Mr. Y. Mr. Y gives the responsibility to Mr. Z. This way it transfers to each and every person. That's known as abdication. So we have the habit of abdication of responsibility. Means to give up claim to someone else. To give up claim. Claim means a power position, a responsibility. That is known as abdication. Synonyms can be renounce, abandon and relinquish. Similar to abandon, but in this case, generally a responsibility or accountability which is given up. Okay. Next is abet. Very nice word. Abet means to encourage or support. Treacherously abetted the enemy. So abet means being partner in crime. So they treacherously abetted the enemy. Abetted means helped the enemy. So there are some insiders in our in our country, or there are some insiders in our company as well, who abet the wrongdoers, means who support the wrongdoers. That is known as treacherously abetted the enemy, which means encourage or support in a wrong sense, in the crime basically. Synonyms can be spur or incite, and antonym can be deter. Deter means not to support. Deter means not to support. Synonyms can be spur or incite, means inciting someone to do something. Clear? Next is abrogate. Abrogate means what? Abrogate means to abolish or render void. Means if you abrogate a particular thing, you cancel it, you nullify it, you repeal it. Cancel, nullify, repeat, negate. So words can be annul, nullify, rescind, void. Okay. So synonyms can be annul, nullify, rescind, void. Abrogate means to abolish or render void, means to cancel something, to repeal, abrogate. A treaty abrogated by mutual consent. So there was a treaty which was cancelled, rescinded, nullified by mutual consent. Means if there was a treaty, two people made a treaty or an agreement, they cancelled it, they repealed it, they nullified it, they abrogated it. Which means abrogate means to nullify, to cancel, to repeal, to render void. Void means zero, nullified. Clear? Well, abstemious means one who abstains from doing bad things. One who abstains from doing bad things. Like abstemious, moderate in the use of food or drink. Somebody who does not do bad things, or somebody who abstains from doing bad things, is said to be abstemious. How to use it? He is abstemious in his habits. He is abstemious in his habit means he does not do bad things, he abstains from bad things. So he is known as abstemious in bad habits. Okay? Abstemious means moderate in the use of food or drink. The one who does not drink alcohol, who does not eat non-vegetarian food, is known to be abstemious. Okay? Abstemious means moderate in the use of food or drink, abstemious in these habits. Okay? Don't worry, I'll repeat all the words from the beginning. Okay? Synonym can be temperate. Very nice word. Temperate. Temperate means one who avoids bad things like smoking, drinking, eating non-vegetarian food is known as abstemious. Clear? Moving ahead to the last set of words. First word is baneful. Baneful is like, bane means noun, poison, source of harm. So baneful means source of harm, which is destructive, poisonous. A baneful effect causing serious injury. This is an example. A baneful effect causing serious injury, which means destructive, poisonous. Baneful means destructive, poisonous, causing harm. Baneful means destructive, poisonous, causing harm. A baneful effect causing serious injury. Synonyms can be deleterious. Please understand. Synonyms can be deleterious, pernicious, virulent, noxious, toxic. Antonym can be beneficent. Synonyms can be deleterious, pernicious, virulent, noxious, toxic. Antonym can be beneficent. So baneful means poisonous, source of harm, destructive, poisonous. Clear? Banter, wonderful word. Banter, wonderful word. Banter means a good natured teasing, like you make to your friends. Hey, you're looking very smart. Even if he's not looking smart, you're trying to prove that he's looking very handsome and smart. That is known as bantering, a playful teasing. Good natured teasing or ridicule. Good natured, playful, good natured teasing, known as bantering or banter. The two wits I exchange banter to the amusement of the audience. Synonyms, raillery and chaff. Raillery means when you make fun of someone in a very friendly way. Very friendly way. That's known as bantering. Okay. Next is baton. Baton means a stick or a staff. Suppose this is a stick or a staff. It's known as baton. But the conductor wielded his baton gracefully. We often use in the idiom pass the baton. Baton means the kind of lantern which we take and run in the Olympics. That's known as the baton. So baton means a stick or staff, and generally pass the baton means to pass on the legacy to the next generation. Pass on the baton means pass the legacy to the next generation. Conductor wielded his baton gracefully. Belie. Belie means to give a false idea of something. To give a false idea of something is known as belie. His gracious manner belied his evil purpose. It should be belied, L-I-E-D. His gracious manner belied his evil purpose. Belied means to give a false idea of. To give a false idea of something. So his gracious manner belied his evil purpose. Hid its evil purpose or gave a false idea of its evil purpose. Synonym can be misrepresent. Wonderful synonym. Wonderful synonym. Belie synonym is misrepresent, which not actually is. It is shown to be the something else, but actually is not. For example, if somebody is good but shows himself to be bad, that is again belying. Or somebody is bad showing himself to be good is known as belying. Misrepresentation of someone. Bellicose. Bellicose means very quarrelsome person. Quarrelsome means inclined to quarrel. Warlike. Belligerent. Belligerent. Pugnacious, contentious, disputatious. Antonym is specific and conciliatory. Please see again. Synonyms of bellicose means somebody who is ready to fight. Ready to fight. He is known as bellicose person. Inclined to quarrel. Warlike situation, warlike person. His bellicose attitude often got John into fights. His bellicose attitude often got John into fights. So if one is always ready to fight with someone is known as bellicose. Another word is belligerent. Okay. Next. So we'll move to the next segment, which is one word substitution, I guess. No, we have some more words. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, we have benevolent. Benevolent is kind. Kindly, charitable. Like a benevolent monarch bestowing many favors. So benevolent means kind and kind-hearted, and clement. Clement means kind-hearted. Synonyms: benign, benignant, gracious, magnanimous. Antonyms is malevolent and malignant. See, understand this. If somebody is kind-hearted, he is benign. Benign means very soft-hearted. Very soft-hearted, kind. So he is benevolent. But if his antonym is malevolent, which is not being kind, which is being very rude or being very ill-hearted, ill-willed person, ill-willed person. Bereave. Bereave means to deprive or leave desolate by loss. So if somebody is bereaved by the loss of his family, if somebody is bereaved by the loss of his family, it means he has lost the person. For example, a widow just bereaved of her husband. A widow just bereaved of her husband means her husband has died. He has left her. So she is bereaved. So somebody who leaves is not bereaved. Somebody who is left behind is bereaved. Somebody who is leaved is not bereaved. Somebody who is left behind is bereaved. So to deprive or leave desolate by loss. Next is besmirch. Besmirch means to soil or dirty. If you soil or dirty something, you know, it's known as besmirch. Doing besmirch. Synonyms: stilly, defile, smirch, bespatter. Besmirch his opponent's good name with vile epithets. Understand this sentence. John besmirched his opponent's. John besmirched his opponent's good name with vile epithets. Vile means bad. Vile means bad. Epithets means adjectives. So if suppose I am John and I use bad words for you, slangs for you, then I am trying to besmirch your position, your good nature, good name with my bad slangs or bad words. Please understand this. Bias is an easy word. Bias means prejudiced, misled by a biased point of view. Synonyms can be bigoted, arbitrary, partial, partisan. Antonyms can be disinterested, equitable. So if you are biased, you are doing nepotism, you are doing favoritism. If you are biased, you are prejudiced, you already make some opinion about someone and you are biased. But if you are non-biased, it means you are non-partial. Partial is being biased, okay? Bibliophile, okay. Bibliophile means a person who loves books. Lover of books is known as bibliophile. And opposite is bibliophobe. Wonderful word, right? Bibliophobe. Bibliophile, lover of books. The bibliophile fingered the old book fondly. The bibliophile fingered the old book fondly. Last word is bizarre. Bizarre means strange, queer, unusual, awkward, clumsy. Strange, queer, unusual, awkward, clumsy. Bizarre clothes, outlandish in the extreme. Outlandish means very strange kind of clothes, okay? Clothes. Synonyms: odd, fantastic, grotesque, eccentric. Eccentric is a good word. See, bizarre eccentric. Eccentric means which is not normal, which is awkward and clumsy and beyond the normal use of people, right? Next, moving ahead to the last set of words, which is one word substitution for, Vicky G says, okay sir, okay fine. The study of maps known as cartography. The study of map is known as cartography. A person who breaks into houses in order to steal, burglar. A study of maps is cartography. Person who breaks into houses in order to steal is burglar. The study of the origin and history of words is etymology. Wonderful. Study of the origin and history of words is etymology. One who can walk on ropes, tightrope walker is known as funambulist. Funambulist, one who does walking on tight ropes. You understand this word? Known as funambulist. Next, belonging to all parts of the world, cosmopolitan. So example, many cities are known as cosmopolitan cities. For example, Bangalore, Pune, where people from different parts of the world, different parts of India live together, known as cosmopolitan. Okay. One who hates mankind, misanthrope. Misanthrope. One who hates mankind is misanthrope. Belonging to all parts of the world, cosmopolitan. One who can walk on ropes, funambulist. The study of the origin of history of words, etymology. A person who breaks into houses in order to steal, burglar. And study of maps, cartography. Okay, now we'll do one thing. We'll revise the word from the beginning. Just hold on, students. Okay, let's finally revise in a very fast way so that you can recollect all the words. Okay, ready. Abandon, give up. Relinquish, eschew, forego, forsake. Abash, to put to shame, to lose self-confidence. Fluster, disconcert, discomfort, discompose. Abridge, to shorten. Synonyms: curtail, diminish, retrench. Antonyms: protract, elongate and amplify. Okay. Abdicate, to give up claim to something, means to leave responsibility. Abdicate. Abet, to help in crime, to support in crime. Abrogate, to cancel, to repeal, to nullify, to negate. Abstemious, to be temperate, to be moderate in the use of food and alcohol for that matter. Next, baneful, harmful, dangerous, poisonous, source of harm. Synonyms can be deleterious, pernicious, virulent, noxious, toxic. Banter is good-natured teasing, playful teasing, like we do to our friends. Raillery and chaff are other words. Baton means a stick that is used, the stick or staff that is used by powerful people or people in responsibility. Like the conductor wielded his baton gracefully. Belie means to give a false idea of something, misrepresentation. Bellicose means fighting, quarrelsome, fighting, inclined to quarrel, war-like situation. Okay, so it will be bellicose. Benevolent, kind and charitable. Bereave means somebody who dies, the person left behind is bereaved. Somebody who dies, the person left behind is bereaved. Besmirch, to soil or dirty something, to basically image or defile someone, or bespatter someone, means to downgrade the image of someone by saying something bad. Okay. Bias, partial, prejudiced, misled by, biased point of view. Partisan, partial. Bigot, arbitrary. Okay. Bibliophile, lover of books. Bibliophobe, hater of books. Bizarre, queer, strange, quaint. Bizarre, queer, quaint, strange, awkward, clumsy. All these words. Odd, fantastic, grotesque and eccentric. Wonderful word. Study of maps, cartography. Person who breaks into house, burglar. Study of origin, history of words, etymology. The one who walks on ropes, funambulist. Belonging to all parts of the world, cosmopolitan. And one who hates mankind, misanthropist. Okay? Misanthrope or misanthropist. So students, I hope it was a wonderful session. I'm sure, please give your comments now. If you want the session to continue, please let me know now. If you want this session to continue, please let me know now. Please comment, students, please comment. If you want this session to continue from tomorrow onwards, every day, please let me know. Nobody is responding. What is this? What is this? 28 people online, nobody is responding. Please tell me, would you like to have the session from tomorrow? Continuous. Continuous. Super session, sir. Very good, Rakshana. I want this session. Shankara Narayanan. Super, she says, Rakshana. Very good. I got a very good response. Tomorrow onwards, more words and more better description with better description, with more elaborate descriptions, with more corroborative descriptions, and more. Finally, revision was really good. Thank you, Shankara. I want this session every day. Thanks a lot. Let's end the session. Thank you so much.